Today's video is sponsored by HB Tuners. If you don't know, HB Tuners is an incredibly simple data logging software and tuning software I've been using for years. I typically use it for my Fords, such as Mustangs and my Coyote Swap 240, but you can use HB Tuners on all sorts of different platforms. And HB Tuners has the most advanced OBD interface out there, the MPVI3. Simply plug in my MPVI3, plug it into my laptop, and I am good to go. It's really great using HB Tuners just to check in on things before you go out during your track day or your project. Because after all that hard work working on the car, you want to make sure that it, well, actually works. So data logging with HB Tuners is fantastic. And that's why I've been using HB Tuners for practically a decade now. So huge thanks to hbtuners.com for sponsoring today's video. Go show them some love and let them know that I sent you. Thank you guys for listening, and on to the video. Hi everyone, David here, and would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Andrew from Mustang Lifestyle.
I think a lot of people who haven't seen your face yet don't realize you've let me review so many cars now. Anyway, you have a YouTube channel called Mustang Lifestyle. Go give him a follow. He does really cool stuff, and you do tuning. You do lots and lots of tuning.
Yep.
So, what are we in right now, Andrew?
This is my 2013 GT500, and I bought this car blown up, and I was gonna do a mild build, and by blown up, it smoked, it still ran and drove. Well, we now have a built rod piston, 10.5 to 1 compression, cammed 13 GT500 with a Whipple 4-liter.
So what you're telling me is things escalated very quickly.
Yes, it just made 1,050 to the tire on 22 pounds of boost.
You sent me a video clip yesterday of your initial reaction to the car, and it was priceless.
It was pretty sketchy.
Oh my God. No way. That's where it got dead sideways.
In my opinion, the 1314 GT500, to this day, is still probably the scariest stock car you could buy. What I mean by that, not that it's a bad car, but from how raw it is, and the solid axle with 662 horsepower, the low end torque and how it's delivered to the rear axle. If you hit a bump, sometimes you get a little hop.
Oh yeah.
And that's the scary part. Finally, Ford was like, okay, it's time to go back to IRS.
Yep.
So to me, this is like the swan song of the old Ford and old Shelby. It's a 5.8, so it's not the same as the Coyote. I think a lot of people have confusion with that, but similar but different kind of thing.
This is actually a garage-built engine. So when I already did this before. I built a 2014 GT500. We built essentially what you would spend $30,000 on a motor, right?
Okay.
This was the most budget-built 5.8. We literally did Bollner power outer rods.
Okay.
Wiseco off-the-shelf stock bore pistons, and all we needed to do was clean it up, and we did a stock bore piston without sleeves, which if you ask any GT500 guy out there, they're gonna say, you need sleeves.
Right, right.
So, I mean, if it blows up on this run, we know the answer. But I've already done, I think, maybe 20 dyno pulls so far.
Okay.
And I think I did like 5 pretty gnarly pulls the other day.
Oh yeah, can you mention the whole third gear thing so I don't look like I'm destroying your car?
Oh, so we just put this car together. I didn't drive it too much with the stock motor setup, but did the pulls on it the other day, and third gear doesn't full on grind, but it gives a little feedback, and it's kind of annoying because if I knew, I would have just put a different trans or rebuilt this one.
Right.
I can blow up every single component on this car and fix it.
I feel like when this car came out, it was like seeing a mythical unicorn. Like, because the Coyote was like, oh my God, 400 horsepower on a budget. And then out of nowhere, somebody in the offices, Ford was just like, I've got a better idea. Because the 2011 Gen GT500 and this, to me, is not even comparable.
It's a very different car. Like if you're, and in the market reflects this, right? 1112 GT500 and 1314. There's a 10 to 20 grand price difference when you go to buy them. Why is that? It's got the 5.8, it's got the bigger blower, it's got the better front bumper, you know.
It's a much better looking
grills,
car.
It's got the better taillights.
The dark taillights that everybody loves, and they even put on their older Gen Mustang. I think it was just so mind-blowing that an OEM company, for the price they were selling this car, 662 horsepower in 2013 was a ton of horsepower.
Oh yeah.
We're so numb now, but back then we were like, wait, that's real with a warranty? That's bananas. I think this is the car, in my opinion, that started the horsepower wars of the domestic brand.
No, for sure.
Because then the Hellcat comes out only like a couple years later. Oh, so they have 700 now. Okay, now the Demon, now all this, and then Ford comes out with a different car. It just kept building and building. It was just a golden era of American horsepower.
This engine is a powerhouse. These got the 4GT cylinder heads.
Okay.
They cast 4GT on the cylinder heads.
Really? I knew it was related, but I didn't realize it was that related.
Think of this engine like the Terminator Cobra engine, which you just drove, the
Yes.
Terminator. This is the bigger, badder version of it. It's badass heads. It's a 5.8 displacement, but it's everything you know about 4-valve, just better. The only caveat to that is that the rods are weak.
And geared really, really long.
Yes.
Because they wanted this car to hit 200.
And what does that speedometer say?
220 miles an hour.
That's right.
At the same time, they wanted their 0 to 60 to be fast.
In
So
one
first gear goes to 60, which has created the debate of, is it really usable?
What a lot of people do, which I actually don't like, is they put 373s in these. And this one has 373.
Okay, that's good to know.
And I think that's part of the reason why this car battles for traction.
Because they're originally, what, 331?
331, yep.
Yeah.
And the gears are long, but it's like perfect. Well, these interiors don't hold up extremely well.
No.
But it's still pretty good. I mean, this is now a 12-year-old car.
Oh my God, that's
Right?
so weird.
And I mean, the solid axle's kind of weird. It's easy for a drag race, but like us trying to make this work on the street without, you don't realize how much with the control arms being able to squat and get that weight transfer over the rear.
Yeah.
The solid axle, it's hard to make that work, especially, we're not just talking like a dig no prep application.
Yeah.
We're talking about like just lay into it from a roll. The solid axle just doesn't really plant that well on the street. This car I picked up, this is kind of a long story short, so I might miss some details, but I picked it up from my friend Jason. He had it, it was good, never really did much to it. It was bone stock tuned, it just had headers and the Watts link. At some point, like 2-3 years ago, it started smoking. This is daily driver, so he just drove it and just topped off the oil, and it lasted for years. And then finally he said, well, with the kids and everything, I need to get something more practical.
Right.
So he said, hey, I'll sell you the car. So I got into the car, I started searching around, I tried to do all the quick remedies on the smoking thing, and I said, nope, engine's gotta come out. Popped the valve cover off, and me and my friend Cody looked at each other and we said, WTF is that? And there was these little tubes going into the head.
Okay.
And we were like, what is that? So then we start going down the rabbit hole of Carfax. Car was Ford corporate owned from May of 2012. We also found this early video that Carroll Shelby did testing with the 1314 cars with wires ran into the same holes that they drilled into the side of the cylinder head.
So they were doing research and development with this car.
Yes, which is very cool, and a lot of people said I shouldn't have touched it, but I do have this little, PSA. That means that this car was the test mule.
Yes.
This was the car that got used, abused, and everyone drove. It's cool, but eventually, basically, long story short, is the cylinder pressure sensors, they pulled them out when this car got sold because it got wrecked, and then it got auctioned, so they pulled it out really quick, and eventually they started leaking oil that was in the head into the combustion chamber, causing the smoking, which essentially was the reason why it didn't really need rods and pistons, but again, we were there. I don't even know what this is going to be like in the passenger seat. Oh my God. Oh. Okay.
It hooked up, spun a little bit. So the first initial pull, we got the tires hot. We got them to graze a little bit. I said, we're good. It was good to go, man.
Oh my God.
Dude, this thing's a rocket ship.
Dude.
This is a rocket ship, dude.
I was not expecting that.
It's fast. It's fast. Like, Because there's always like, oh, it's a blower car, like it doesn't have up top speed compared to dirt. No, it's fast. It's awesome.
You caught me off guard. I drive fast cars all the time, but I don't go in passenger seat.
It's much different in the passenger seat. It always is. You said 1050?
1050.
It makes every bit of 1050.
Dude, this is fast. Oh my God.
But very, very controllable. Second gear, warning. I'm warning you this time. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. All right. Woo! Woo! So that was awesome. Dude, this car is sick. I love this car. It delivers what I imagined as a kid. The screaming blower.
Yeah.
And when the most fun thing about it is the squat.
Yeah.
Like it just honkers down and it's like, oh, I'm Vin Diesel right now. You know, freaking front wheeling. And you said this is a 4-liter blower?
4-liter, yeah. And
Wow.
the AC is kicking still. Like,
So think too, with the factory version of this car, it is a fast car, but it's like, okay, we're definitely moving. This is cool, but with the long gearing, with all that, I kind of like that it has 373s personally. Because I like how we're just shooting off like a rocket. So we had a OBD thing plugged in, right? Those poles made it disconnect. So it hooked. That was
it hooked.
chef's kiss.
It hooked.
That's what this car's supposed to do. Wow, that was insane. Yeah, no, I mean you can baptize a lot of people for sure with this thing. It's cool driving a fast one of these because you know the Coyotes have made it so accessible, right, to go fast. But going back to the more old school raw feeling 13, 14, it's been an absolute riot, dude. 3, 2, 1. Woo! I had to reel it out that time.
Dude, it's a rocket.
That first initial moment is, oh, this is fun, this is crazy, and then it's like, oh, we're moving now. I caught that.
The road's a little so-so.
Andrew, how can people find you?
Mustang Lifestyle, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Andrew Sheridan on Facebook. It's kind of just my Facebook
I'll put
thing.
everything down in the description for them.
Yeah.
You know, how was it being passenger in this thing?
Dude, I'm speechless. I mean, I drove it. You saw I just wheeled the crap out of it yesterday.
Yeah.
But it is nothing compared to being in the passenger seat. Like, I got that feeling in my stomach that I haven't gotten in, like, years.
Yep. Well, it's also one of those things where you did ride with me on those other reviews, too. But I think it's, with a turbo, it's almost like you get ready. You're like, okay,
you get a spool.
we're going. This is just, you don't get a warning whatsoever with the bottom end torque of this thing. But dude, thank you so much for letting me drive your car. I know it's scary. I know it's your baby. Your story is amazing with this, but thank you so much. It's been amazing. I'm not just like, damn, this was sick. This was sick. But on that note, what do you guys think about the 1314? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like the Coyote more? Put it down in the comment section below. On that note, go follow Andrew. Super awesome guy. And we're going to get back safely to his garage.
Yep.
See you guys next time. Goodbye.